And welcome back to another episode of Coffee Talk. I am so excited today that I have all of my cousins and my sisters with me, my first cousins and my sisters with me today to have a chat about cousins. I'll let you guys know I don't know what they're going to say. So please don't blame me because I have
At all.
no idea what they're going to say. But one thing I know for sure is that family is important. And that's where we find our due north and we know how to get back to center from family. So before we get started, I'm going to ask Dr. Joy Bell to say a prayer for us, please, because the Lord's going to need to help us today.
Lord, you know who's on this call. Some of them know you, Lord, some of them don't. Lord, I pray that you'll help us, Father, to just be able to speak from our hearts, but not too much from our heart, Lord. Then it will reveal our soul and our fleshly nature. Be with us, Lord, in Jesus' name. Let us honor you in all that we do and remember the ancestors. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 This is why
All
you
right.
can't let everybody pray. This is the
Really?
reason right here.
This
Gotta-
is
you gotta
why.
be careful who you let pray for you. All
For
right.
sure. All right. So before we get started, I always ask everybody the same question. Do you drink coffee? Let's start with Raina. Raina, do you drink coffee?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you like it black or you like cream in it?
Cream,
Cream and sugar.
oat milk, no sugar.
Oh, oatmeal.
Oat milk
Okay.
creamer.
Okay.
Joy Bell, what about you?
Yeah, sometimes it depends on if I need to clean up my house. I need to have some special energy. So then I'll usually do espresso or something from Starbucks. But other than that, not daily. Not daily.
Not daily. Okay. Cherian.
No, I'm a tea girl. I like herbal tea with honey.
Oh, so like Joy. Y'all like tea. All right. Javon.
Yeah, I'm more of a tea girl. Coffee gives me jitters.
Okay.
Mm.
I can't
All
drink
right.
coffee.
Green tea or just any kind of tea.
I like turmeric,
Oh,
ginger.
that's strong.
Okay.
That's actually what I'm drinking, Javon. Turmeric
All right.
ginger tea.
That's why your skin looks so glowy. Kenya, what about you? You drink coffee?
No. No.
Do you drink anything else, Kenya?
Sure.
Whatever's available at the time.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This conversation is gonna be one I don't know where it's gonna go at. So, but before I ask my first question, I want to know from Cherry. Cherry's right in the center. Cherry is how can I say it?
Oh, take your time.
I'm trying to. She is she's the diva of the divas. Then you have Joy as a diva, Cherry, Raina, me, and King is also a diva. But if I'm talking about and Cree, but if I'm talking about cousins, when I say the word cousin, specifically, what comes to your mind, Cherry, when I say the word cousin?
Word or words with an S?
Just one word. Give me one word.
Fun.
Okay. Raina?
I would say supportive.
Supportive?
Oh,
that's a good one. Joy?
Family.
That's deep. Family. Javon?
Joy.
Like
Laughter.
joy or just joy, happiness?
Laughter, joy, happiness, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow, about it.
All right. Kenya?
I think it's about joy.
What about you, Kenya?
Please mute all participants.
Good memories. Okay. Now, keep those words in mind. When you think about those attributes and your cousins, which one of your cousins are you the most like? I'm going to go the first one because I actually don't know. I know all of you, but I know you. I think I'm the oldest one out here out of everybody, and I was not the fun cousin. I know I was not. So I didn't have the fun interactions. But I think when I look at you guys, I'm probably the most like Javon. When I think about personality types, probably more like Javon, and then probably second like Raina, if I was to think about it. But for you, let's start with Raina. Who are you most like when it comes to your cousins?
Or your sister?
Well, your sister's not here.
Well,
cousin.
And it doesn't have to be us, Raina. Does it, Michelle? We need to be us?
Yeah, from this group.
Okay.
I would
look at Cherry shaking her head.
I would say Cherry and Joy.
I agree. Javon, what about you?
I probably would say you as well. I'm more like reserved, kind of in the background.
Yep, lay back.
Kenya. Kenya's like, what?
No, I love y'all. But
I know you people like that.
Where my other cousin at?
Just give
You-
us one, Kenya. One cousin that you like.
That I like? I love them all.
No,
Oh my
that
gosh.
you are like. Oh my God. Okay,
Oh.
next person. And Joy.
That's
Um,
we ain't do
This is-
charity yet.
this is a reluctant response, but I would say Charian. I said Charian and I have similar personality structures. The way we move. So, but it's reluctant. And then no, I love Charian. I love Charian. So I would say Charian. We can pick one, right?
Yeah, you can pick
Yeah,
one or more
okay.
than one. Okay.
Yeah.
Charian, you the last but not least.
Well, if I have to pick, the older cousin is Joy and the younger cousin is Raina.
Okay. And I agree. And here's the reason why I ask those questions, because cousins, especially girl cousins, just like sisters, can be complicated. So when we talk about cousins and complications, Kenya, and all of our life history, and then Javon said memories, what are some of the most, and remember, this is PG, what are some of the most complicated memories that you have with your cousin group?
In a positive way, Cashel, like
Positive.
I remember, which is so interesting, but I remember when Uncle Herman lived in the East, and he would bring me to his home, like where it was Javon and Pete and
Said the rest
all
of
the
us
different
wasn't
things.
invited.
And so I remember Javon as a little girl. Like I remember her as a little girl, and I remember her all like she'd always just be all prissy, she was like the princess girl. So I remember that about Javon. Even though we haven't had a lot of time in the later years, I just remember how sweet and precious she was and loved. So yeah.
Javon?
The memory I remember the most that stands out to most, I think I brought this up to Kenya once before, was when I used to come to Baton Rouge and we used to go to Sonic and she worked at the movie theater. That's like the memory that stands out the most to me.
I forgot about that. That's a good one. All right, Kenya. Uh-oh. That's okay. I'll come back to you, Kenya. How about you?
Oh, there we go.
All right. How about you? What's your memory, Kenya?
We just had a lot of fun. It's not a specific one. And we did. We had a lot of fun.
And like I said, I don't know about the fun because I wasn't a fun cousin. So I don't know what y'all talking about.
Trying to
So
she
y'all
wants you to
fun.
tell her a fun story.
Javon was there.
PG though.
We had a lot of fun.
Okay. There you go. Charian.
We had a blast.
I remember the porch playing moments between preferably me, Raina, and Javon. We had those growing up where we would play everything, hopscotch, jacks. We would just play. And the most vivid memory I think I have is when Auntie Hazel tried to whip me and Raina for fighting.
What I was gonna use.
Y'all were acting like fighting? Y'all too fighting?
Yeah,
and my mom was gonna whip y'all.
She tried. She attempted to. She whipped us. She whipped us. Her version of it.
Her version of it. What about you, Raina?
That's what I was gonna say. The time when Auntie Hazel whipped us for fighting, and Cherry was like, "It ain't hurt. You good."
I think that I have memories for sure of all three of you, but again, because I was so much older. But I can remember Raina. Raina was always like the other sister for us, and so I always can remember her being around, and just hanging out, and very quiet, very shy. And that's why I think I'm also like you too, because I used to be shy, but I'm not anymore. But Raina, you were also shy. Cherry,
Yeah,
I remember Cherry being the diva. And I always was jealous because she was always so cute. Always had cute clothes on and cute
and
everything.
hair done. Child, we was in the projects just hoping to get the green rolls in and cherry
But
and like when Carol, everybody
always.
come in matching hair laid down and all the things. I remember that about Cherry. They would come in like Christmas, like the Jackson 5, and they would come on Grandma's house and they would all be like matched and everything, and the shoes matching and everything. And they'd be like, here come the Levies. But anyway, I'm sorry to get in the middle of your memory. I just had a flashback.
That's okay. But
cute,
was
I mean,
always cute. Always cute. And I'm like, man, I wish I could be like that. I never was. But she was always cute and sweet. And I think that's the combination that we all seem to have. Everybody was very cute and sweet and shy at some point. And somewhere that changed.
Cherry was never shy.
Oh,
Cherry
Raina
was never shy.
shy.
Okay.
I don't
She
know
was
shy Raina. I've never
okay.
met shy Raina ever.
Oh, okay.
I think
Cherry
I
and I
had the
was
most
together like
memories.
sisters. Huh?
Yeah,
I was
had the
shy,
most
huh,
memories with
Javon?
Cherry.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was shy, huh, Javon?
No.
You were a little shy, but
No, you
Cherry
were a
and
little
no.
shy.
I have the most
I've
memories.
never met shy Javon. I mean shy Raina. I've never met her.
No.
Even
Me
when she
either.
was younger, you never met her.
Never met her.
Okay. How about Shy Joy? You remember Shy Joy? How about Shy Joy? No?
No, when I was growing up,
She's
I
like,
saw Joy as like a diva. Joy was
Always.
my diva growing up. Like,
Yep.
I remember Joy had a rose that someone had given her, and she showed me how to preserve the rose. And she was taking these pictures of the rose, and she had me taking selfies of her. Yes.
Okay. Joy, do you remember
Way
that?
back then.
I do remember preserving roses, but I don't remember the selfies and everything. But it's good to know that my divaness started early on. I don't have those memories. I blocked them out. But that's why you have to have cousins who can remind you of who you were. But that's good to know. I know I had you taking selfies of me, Raina?
Yeah, you had me taking pictures. That was before they were called selfies, obviously.
Okay, yes, but that's what I was doing.
Lord
Okay.
Joy.
But yeah.
That was a dig.
I'm going mute. I'm muting again. I'm muting one more time. I'm muting again.
Okay. So this leads us to my next question. Joy said we should call this podcast
Cousins Gone Wild.
Girl Boss is Gone Wild. And I think that's interesting because I think with first cousins, we're actually more like sisters than not. And just talking to everybody, I think we all have similar things that are going on. And I know, let's start with Cherry first. Cherry is the boss queen of all of this. Cherry, I want you to talk about how you kind of fell into this boss world of yours. Because before you, it was Big Mama selling zips on the porch. Then it was my mama selling popcorn cakes, trying to make her business thing, and all these different things, and all these people doing business. But Sharon, you're also Joy. Everybody's doing business some kind of way. But I want to know, how did you particularly fall into your world of that you're doing for your business right now?
That you're the boss.
Where you're the boss at?
Well, initially I thought it was something God-given, and part of it is, but when I kind of analyzed my life, my dad was a cab driver for 33 years and he worked for himself, right? So that is an entrepreneur. So, and he took that role in order to be there for us in all of our important events and things he just didn't want to miss or was accustomed to missing when he had a job. So even though he was in that cab a lot, he made his own hours. And so seeing that growing up, I always knew when I went to work that, there was a different life waiting for me. And so I pursued that entrepreneurial lifestyle several times in different genres. And real estate is the place I finally landed.
Yeah. It's very, 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 wow. You have you have a good way of explaining stuff, but you're also very intentional about how you say you started here, but because of your dad, you arrived here. So still kind of the same circle of life. What about you, Joy?
Well, I was going to say with Sharon, what I love is what Sharon said of giving honor to her dad. I think a lot of times we are in spaces and we're like, I did this, I came up, or whatever. But there's always honor to give, and like that you're standing on someone else's shoulders. And so for her to say, yes, I'm doing this, I'm successful with this, and all the things, but it didn't start with me. I saw this, even though I didn't know necessarily I didn't have a name for it. But now I'm an entrepreneur, but my dad was too. So I love that. I love that as well. Just, of course, it's my uncle who I love. So I love that we, giving him honor, but we all are standing on someone else's shoulders. That's just the bottom line. And if we give them credit, we don't, we're standing on someone else's shoulders. So then ask me the question that you were asking before.
So
Michelle.
I want to know, how did you fall into your entrepreneurship that you're currently into? Like, how did that?
Yeah, you know what? It's interesting because I have been an entrepreneur for a long time, but I always had like a plan B, C, and D. Because I'm like, I love entrepreneurship, but I need to eat and I like nice things. I like nice hotels and stuff like that. Hey, Cree. Let's stop. So y'all, this is Cree. Cree was a little delayed, but that doesn't mean she's been denied. She is entered and we have her here. Welcome, Cree. It's been a little crazy, but now we're answering questions. So just get yourself ready, okay?
Okay.
All right. So I would just say that entrepreneurship, I think, is in my blood as well. I'm kind of like Cherry. I don't like to be told what to do. And so entrepreneurship gives us an opportunity to sort of chart our own course. And so that's just been really, that's sort of where I am. That's how I've landed here. And it's just, so it's working. Education is my area. But in terms of entrepreneurship, I just landed here because it's really who I am. It gives me an opportunity to do what I love and do it with some of my own control and power and agency of who I am and how I want to move through life. Does that answer the question?
It does. Javon?
I fell into entrepreneurship from a child. I kind of grew up with both of my parents being entrepreneurs. A lot of my aunts and uncles, entrepreneurs, watching my grandparents. So I kind of felt like it was just in me. But I lean more towards the 9 to 5. And with having children, just the time freedom that entrepreneurship gives me is what leads me more towards being an entrepreneur.
And that's funny because, as I said, I'm similar to Javon personality. I lean more to 9 to 5, but my husband's more of an entrepreneur, and so he has kind of pushed me into that way. And so I think my entrepreneurship is more education and also ministry based because I realized I have the ministry side, which is what Coffee Talk is, but I also have the education side where I do that as well. So I kind of feed from both sides. But if I had a choice, I'd probably do 9 to 5 because it's much more safer than being an entrepreneur. But I think in my blood, I have entrepreneurship because I've seen it so much, whether it was forced or it was just a natural way of going through life. So anybody else want to jump in?
All right, this question's answered.
All right, so we're going to change to the next topic. Cree, welcome, Cree. Did I mute Cree? I'm sorry, Cree. I muted Cree. Hold on. Everybody, this is Cree, and Cree is Cree came. She has a baby. She has a baby, so she came a little bit late, and that's okay. We want to welcome you, Cree, to our cousin talk and say welcome. Cree is.
Hey guys.
Hey, Cree.
Hey, Cree.
Cree.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay.
With your accent.
So I was actually waiting for Cree because I wanted to know where we are in age. Who is the youngest here? Who is
Me.
it?
Free.
I am.
Sherry, put your hand down. Put your hand down.
Really? Okay, so Cree's the youngest. Then who's next?
We don't need to get into all the semantics of age groups.
Cherry.
Like, why?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell the actual age. I just want to know
I
the
am
order.
40. I'm 48. I'll be 49 this year. Chriselle's 50.
Hey, mind your business.
We need to mute Joy. Mute Joy now.
For real. Like
So
yesterday.
Cree, then me, then Javon, then Raina, then Kenya, Joy, Chriselle, right?
Thank you. That's all I need. That's all I
Correct.
need. Yeah.
And that's all I want.
My
Joy.
sister always gotta be glamorous. Like, sis, what's going on with this thing around your picture?
Listen, if Chriselle can have something around hers, I can have something around mine. You in my business.
Woo, okay,
Oh,
let's keep
okay.
on moving on. All right, in
I want one now.
the respect for time, Dr. Joy Bell, as Dr. Joy Bell says, Joy is. You guys have noticed that Joy always is the older sister, even though I am. Even here, she's like the older sister. So when it comes to cousins, which one of y'all have the takeover spirit that y'all take over things? Which cousin is the boss?
Sharon got to take over spirit.
Take
Did I say
over
that out
what?
loud? Did I say
I'm
that
sorry.
out loud? The takeover
You said it
spirit.
fast too.
Me.
Okay, one at a time. Who is it?
Me.
It's Cree.
Cree.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us
I
why,
do.
Cree. Why you take
I
over?
don't know, because I don't like waiting on people, so I like to be in charge. And I think
Okay.
I be having the best ideas. And then it's like if you sit around, people don't really
That's
know
that
how to be
bloodline.
first. So because they don't know how to be first, so they're looking for the next person to see who's next. I don't want to look around. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just
Okay.
throw it off.
All
So
right.
that's why I have a takeover spirit.
All right. What about you?
Okay.
All right. What about
She
you,
said,
Miss
I'm out
Sharon?
myself. She said, okay, Cree.
Honestly, I was born like this, so I really just natural born leader, I guess you can say. It's a positive way to spin it, but honestly, I came out the womb just being someone who kind of took charge and like to always kind of know the pieces, and I see that working kind of like in my life now, and it has its pluses and it has its negatives. I think overall it's a plus, right?
And
Because I
it's-
like to kind of know what's happening all the time and be like 2 and 3 steps ahead. But it's just I was born that way.
I think it's a good trait. All right. I'm gonna call Joy because I know she has one. Joy, what about you?
Ask me the question again.
Takeover spirit.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do like sharing. I think it's a positive thing. I think a lot of times you come into spaces and people are unsure and unclear, and they can be confident that when we come into space and I'm with them, that I'm going to clear it up for them and clear the way and have a path for them. And so I don't think about it as a takeover spirit. It's like something needs to be done, call Joy. Or y'all not sure? Ask Joy. And so I think it's a positive thing. I think, as Cherian said, it can have, you can have negatives of any side. You have to balance things out with your personality. But I think this is who I am as well. This is who I've always been.
I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think it's a great trait. And that goes back to my thought about God. God makes us all different. And so if we were all the same, then nobody would like us all. But I think that you have people who it kind of balances each other out, which is why Rain and Cherry probably work well together. And then Joy and I work well together and Cree and Brayna, because they're different. So it's not a bad or good. It's just a thought. Raina, what about you? Do you have a takeover spirit?
I think that I can. It just depends on the environment. If I'm with Cherian, I know she's gonna take over, and I sit back and ride along because I trust her judgment. But if I'm with somebody who I feel like I don't trust their judgment, or I feel like I need to take over, I know how when it's necessary.
Oh, that's good.
And
that's good, Michelle. That Raina said trust. Like a lot, like you can just sit back. I mean, you can see it in Raina's eyes that she will have it turn it up if she needs to. But depending on who she's with, who you're with, will let you either sit back or come up. Because I'm sure there's people that Cherian's like, I don't know how many, but I have people, I don't have that many of them that I'm like, okay, I'm good. I can just sit back. But if you don't have that sense, it's like, you know what, I got this, and you follow the lead. And so if you have trust with someone, then you can absolutely go, you know what, I'm just gonna get my water today because such and such is with me. I'm good. But if you don't have that, then you're gonna always need to come up. And have to be that one taking over. Because I don't know that you always want to, right, Cherian? You don't always want to lead. Yeah. Yeah, you don't always want to lead, but you're not gonna lead us into the ditch. You're not gonna lead me into a ditch. So I'm gonna help us all get out of the ditch around the corner, if need be. So yeah.
Very good.
Kenya has a takeover spirit. Kenya, go to Kenya. She had answered no questions.
Javon?
Kenya, you better get ready.
I'm ready for you.
I definitely take over spirit. And I'm learning to balance that out to kind of like what Raina say, back away a little bit when and let others take over in certain situations. But I'm more of the leader.
Because that
to
could
make
be
sure everything gets done.
That's a good one, Raina. I mean, Siobhan, Kim, I'm gonna come to you, but that could be a problem when you have kids, especially if you try and take over everything and they start to do what they do. Cherry don't have kids, but for all of us who do have, and Kim isn't either, but for us who do have kids, with that spirit, we can also kind of go crazy because we're always trying to control everything. All right, Kim, what about you?
I only have a takeover spirit when I'm not at home.
What does that mean?
It means that I feel outside of my comfort. People are not qualified to take over from me, so I just take over.
Okay. And before I go to the next question, Cree, we asked which cousin. I know that you're Raina's sisters, but which cousin do you think you're the most like? The ones that you know. Which personality do you think you have the most of? Which cousin?
You can start with beauty. That would be me, Cree.
Joy,
but
really?
Yes. I'm sorry. Look at us. We could be sisters.
I'm not really sure, simply because I'm still learning, you guys. So I can't really make that judgment call and say which one, because I'm still learning y'all individually, and I don't really have a long period of time to say, oh, I'm like this person, or I have this person traits, because I'm still learning.
But Cree, can we start with beauty though? Would you say would I be
all of you are beautiful. So
okay. I just didn't know.
And just and just you, Joy. We all
all right.
Okay. We all
Joy,
our own beauty, so we all are beautiful, Joy.
And we know, Joy, you are beautiful. We know you are the diva. We got it.
All right, gorgeous. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, y'all really are.
So I'm gonna change this to just a little bit. All right, if you could have one food that you ate all day long, that was the only food that you had to eat, what food would it be? What food?
You have to just be one food.
Just one.
Oh, because I love seafood, so it would be all the seafood. Yeah, like it's seafood. So if it's, I don't know, I like crabs, oysters, fish.
I went fish, shrimp. Crab.
Yeah,
That was my
Seafood,
order.
I'm
yeah.
a seafood girl.
Okay, that's fair. Randy, what about you?
I was gonna say seafood too. I just started naming all the seafoods in my head. Like I just can't pick one. If I have to pick one,
Right.
maybe fish, I guess.
Okay.
Because they have different types of fish, so I still have variety.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that's a good
Javon.
choice.
That's a good choice. What about you,
Yeah.
Javon?
Definitely seafood.
Wow. Okay.
Definitely.
All right. Okay. And I thought you was a vegan, Javon.
I'm trying to go back.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
a vegan. I'm trying to go back now. Yeah, I was.
Okay. Because I've been a vegan for like 6 months. So when I saw you were doing this vegan food, I'm like, oh, we got something in common. All right,
Yeah.
Joe, what about you?
The oysters. Kenya, what's that place we went to in New Orleans?
Every
New Orleans?
Neos or something?
Neos.
No, you said you
Yeah.
like Route 61 better.
Oh, I did? Okay, oysters. It
Yeah.
would be fried oysters in some form.
No, you like not the half shell?
Oh, those were good too. The charcoal, but that's still oysters.
Yeah.
That's still
Yeah.
that's still oysters. Yeah.
But
I
not, you
like them
said
both
fried though.
ways.
Yeah, I like them both ways. Both ways. Okay. That's
So
what I would eat.
everybody's doing seafood. Okay,
That's
Kenya,
the New
what about
Orleans
you?
in us, I think.
I know.
And
I think that's what that is.
you
Yes?
can pick. You can get like heart of palms and different vegetables and make it the flavor of seafood, and you won't know the difference. So
gonna be
you can
calling-
still
I'm
have
gonna
that flavor.
I'm gonna call you. I need
That's
some
what,
help with
that's
that.
what Tabitha said. Tabitha Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Kenya,
Okay.
what about you? Kenya, you said seafood too?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. Like all day?
Yes, all day.
Nothing. Nothing.
So you just gonna starve, Kenya, right? You
No,
just gonna
I don't
starve?
eat something, but I don't eat nothing all
Nothing
day.
all day.
So if you gotta pick a food, Kenya, that was the only
That's
option.
that's the question.
So what food would I like to eat at one point in my day? A taco.
Okay. Thank you for changing the question,
See,
Kenya.
you totally did not answer the question. Okay, we're gonna end this
You
with a
said
New Orleans
all
thought.
day, and I said
All
nothing.
day.
Oh.
Okay. We're gonna end this with a New Orleans thought. Music. And I know y'all gonna say just one song. Yes, just one song. If you have one song that you're gonna listen to, that's gonna be your song. It's gonna change your mood. It's gonna make you happy. What song would that be? And I want you to sing one line from that song. So whatever the song is.
Oh, wait.
But you got to
That's
keep
fine.
PG.
Sing it,
Keep
Chriselle.
it PG. Yes, come on, sing it. All right, Joy, I'll start with you. What is the song?
Can you come back to me? You always start with me.
Carrion, what's your song?
I'm last because I don't
Okay.
know.
So I'm gonna dedicate my answer to Kenya.
Oh,
And I'm going to say no one in this world.
Girl,
The
you
bounce
behind
version.
on there, girl.
The bounce version by Anita Baker.
That's
The
fine.
bounce version.
Okay.
no,
Guaranteed
no,
to
no,
change a mood, honey.
Hey, I like that, Chucky.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I know I love y'all. I love y'all.
What about you, Javon?
I can't think of any songs.
I got my song ready.
Yeah,
All right, Cree.
come back around.
So can we talk?
Oh yeah.
That I can.
we
And
Okay.
That's
And
what
yeah, and I liked it
sing,
with the
Joy.
bounce.
Okay.
I liked it with the bounce too, because I'm New
Okay.
Orleans.
Okay.
So that's my song.
That's your song. What about you,
I
Joy?
love
You ready?
that. Oh, I know it's easy like Sunday morning.
Ooh, yeah.
Lionel Richie.
Sing a line.
That sounds
It's why I'm
depressing.
easy. Excuse me, Cherry. My own bit. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, King. I'm easy
That was
like
Chriselle.
Sunday morning.
There you go.
There you go. That's
All
it.
right.
It is not depressing, Charian.
It sounds depressing. What if I'm not having a good Sunday morning? What if I'm not having a good morning? I don't want to hear that. That's depressing.
Oh,
Okay,
this
and
is-
The
Raina.
same
What
way I
about
said
you?
I didn't want to eat the same thing all day.
Well,
What
don't
about
eat.
you, Raina?
Don't eat.
No, you see,
What about
Y'all
you,
notice that
Raina?
Cherry's always coming for me, but I'm not gonna let
Always.
that bother my spirit.
Joy
Go
be
ahead.
stuck with me first. Y'all don't listen. Joy can't even call the phone and say hello. He always
Really?
oh, you answer? Oh
All
my
right,
God.
Raina, it's your turn. What about you?
I don't know. I don't have one.
You don't know
You
one? Okay,
don't
Kenya,
have
what about
one,
you?
Raina? What's
No
your
song,
mood-changing song?
My
Really?
bad.
Kenya, got it.
I know
And
I said
bad.
the bounce version.
Which
All
one's
right,
No,
that?
Javon.
that's something else. 'Cause I feel
What's
she
the
need to be
bounce
represented
version
all
song?
through.
What does the bounce version mean? What does that mean?
Let me play it.
Let me play it for you.
Who play? No, you don't play it, Kenya. Go ahead, Creed.
No, I can play the Bible version.
Why we can't
Creed
hear
on
nothing?
mute.
Right.
Creed, all we do is we see you doing this, Creed. That's it.
Right.
I'm
can hear you.
mute. Okay, there you go.
No, you're not
But
mute.
we can't hear your music.
We can't hear music.
Why you can't hear my music? You can hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Is this the speaker? I don't know where the speaker is.
All right, we'll come back to you, Creed. And Raina.
Your hotel room is your bedroom.
No. All right, Raina. I have the last. Javon, I asked you already?
Javon, she didn't
Me neither.
No. All right, so I'm
Michelle, you didn't ask Kenya.
Wait, Raina was doing hers.
Go ahead,
what
Raina.
is it?
It's nothing even matters. Lauren Hill.
Okay, yeah.
How does that one go?
I was just asking.
How does it go?
That was during your days, Joy. You don't remember that song?
Nothing even
It's only a classic.
Your love makes me go 10 feet tall. Without it, I go through withdrawal.
Oh, you can sing. Go ahead, Raina. Go ahead.
Hey, at all.
All right.
Matter.
All
There you
right.
go.
Okay. Look at all the talent. The talent
All
here. We
right.
could be like the Jackson 6.
Really? All right, and Kenya.
She
already
played
played
her
hers.
Yeah.
All right, and Javon.
Oh, shit.
She said she was hoping we forgot.
What song do you like, Javon?
Let's see.
Come on.
Fighter.
Oh yeah, Kenya loves
Come on,
I
Kenya.
love you just because. I love
Thank you, Joy.
just because.
Come on,
That's
Kenya.
All right, Javon doesn't know what hers is, so I'm going to say what mine is, and then I'm going to say, ladies, thank you for this wonderful podcast. Mine is We Are Family. We are
family.
I know it's old school, Terry. I know it's old school, but that's what I
got all
think.
my sisters and me, cousins and me.
Well, but Joy, you said it right. It's sisters. This is sisters, not just cousins. Ladies, I want to cry, but I'm not. Thank you so much for waking up, Tyrion, looking beautiful. Thank you, Javon, for remembering.
Creed, driving
Thank
through a
you,
storm.
Creed, for driving through. Raina, thank you for driving from New Orleans to do this. And Kenya, as always, thank you. Joy, you're the diva. It has been a wonderful time. Thank you so much for coming and talking about what it means to be a cousin. And I love you guys all. I'll see you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.